Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Manga Critic here, and it's time. We back. All right, My Hero Academia. Okay, it's been a while. I mean, a while, like a few months, since I've reacted to My Hero Academia. Like it's like months. Okay, so I am pretty happy to be back, sort of doing that. I got to sort of read them on my own, which was a really pleasant, really nice experience. I was on, I was doing some work for the My Hero Academia podcast. Okay, the My Hero podcast, whichever one call it. All right, run by my friends Kendra and Sophie, aka Sniper of My Heart, Chopper's Left Antler. They are both on Twitter. Find them, check them out. Okay. And it was great to talk to them about those chapters. I didn't realize that I didn't read to 11, but I don't read to 11. So it is what it is. But I am gonna read both of them, 211 and 212, and I'm really looking forward to that because the last where I left off, I was like, whoa, what's going on? Deku like off one, just like not off one. Sorry, one for all. Okay, one for all is just like just out of whack. Something's off. All right, we don't know what's happening, but this is one of those moments where you're like, come on, right? They were hyping up Deku. The children. All right, we're hyping up Deku. They were like, yo, if we let this man loose, he's gonna tear us apart. It's gonna be a wrap for us, okay? It's gonna be a wrap for our team. So we cannot mess around. We can't mess around. Your boy Deku's out here, okay? Deku out here. All right. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen. I'm also really looking forward to his team, right? To see how that team is going to work out, especially Ochiko, because Ochiko has not been doing much, and I need to see more from Ochiko. I do. I need to see more from just like the girls like of My Hero Academia, period, right? And women too, but like in particular the girls, because this is a manga about them growing up to and going through school, becoming heroes. I need to see more of that. I like a lot more, and there's not enough. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I like that we're sort of just kind of getting started with Deku. We're kind of getting that out of the way, see what he's going to do, and then we can sort of focus on all the other characters, Mina and Ochiko as well. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to see what's going to happen there. But we got to get into the chapter, okay? All right, we got to get into the chapter. The dude, I think his name is Minamo, something like that. I can't remember his name. But the dude with the copy, with the kind of like troll, like douchey like kid with the copy quirk, he was just being like a jerk. All right, said some things that I didn't like. Okay, he was just doing too much. He was doing the most, like he always does. And I'm like, dude, somebody gotta shut this boy down. We gotta shut him down. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that happens in the next couple of chapters that we're gonna read. And I want to see a lot of things. I'm looking forward to it. All right, I said I'm looking forward to like about 9 times. Let's get into the chapter. Let's do that. Hey, Shishui, what's good? Let's do this. Chapter 211. Full screen it so we can read this. Make it one page because for me that's like my favorite way of reading manga digitally, like one page per like image instead of like 2 images at the same time. It just ruins up things. That's just how I feel about it. They were always telling me, you'll never be a superhero with that quirk. A hero who can't do anything on his own? Who's ever heard of such a thing? Wait, who's ever heard of such a thing? Where are you going with this? It's about knowing what we can't do. I like you, Shinso. I really do. In order to survive, you too need to embrace your darker side. We're much the same. No thanks. It's true, though. When you managed to brainwash Midoriya in the tournament, how did you trick him into speaking? I didn't know much about the guys, so I just insulted his friend. The paradox is that to become heroes, we must act unheroically. Otherwise, we'll never measure up to those capable of greatness. Emulating our idols isn't enough. Surely you felt this way before. How the hopes and dreams of childhood now grow heavy as burdens. Woo! As if we are cursed. Yo! Yeah, look. Now let me tell you, Okay, Horikoshi. And I've said this before. I said this in the past. I've done like reviews, like just like straight up reviews, and not like live reaction / like initial thoughts. Horikoshi, like there was a point. Where right, it was the overhaul stuff, right? The overhaul stuff where they were like, they went to his base. They're trying to find this man. They were trying to save Eri. Like there was a jump. There was just like a jump in the quality, just this massive jump, right? The Twice chapter, like there was a massive jump in like the writing and what was being portrayed and how things were being conveyed. That's really important, right? Because these are like basic things. Like, yes, like sometimes, right? Like as you grow up, you realize that like things can be like harder, and like the things that you really want are very difficult to achieve, right? That's like a basic thing. But here, it's just conveyed in such a really cool way. Like it's just a little bit different, just a little bit different, so that it's dope, it's fresh, it's cool, so that when I react to it, right, as a reader, I react to it and I'm like, I like this. This is cool. This was set in a very cool, in a very interesting sort of way, in a really provocative sort of way, right? Where it makes you think about what it means to be, what are hopes and dreams, and what do those things mean, and what comes with that, and are those things like a curse? Like, and those are questions that I think, like, it's not like super deep questions or anything like that, but I think they're just good questions to ask for a manga like this, right, especially in terms of like the demographic and the kids who are reading this. These are questions that they have. And so it's just great when you notice that a writer is very aware of who like a big part of their audience is. I think that's always great. That's always great to me. So shouts out to Horikoshi for that. All right, let's move on. My Hero Academia, chapter 211 is entitled "That Which Is Inherited." I feel like that was a chapter of another one. I got to look that up because it just sounds very familiar. Yeah, I got a feeling. Okay, so Deku is just, I don't know what's going on. All right, but there's all these like flames, like black electric. I guess like it's electricity that normally like flows around him, but it's like black now. I don't know what it is. He's grown even more. That jerk. Yo. What is this? Everything was fine just a second ago. Run. What? Whoa. What is going on, yo? Yo, what is that? What is that? What is that? Yo, this is wild. Okay, so it looked like I guess like the flip that he was about to do, like, is that what that was? Like, I don't think it's that, but it's like, what is that? Boom, it's like hitting the pipes, like, yo. He can't control it at all. What the? Crack. Boom. Shinso. Another new move from Midoriya? Shinso. Just run. The power. Can't control it. Yo. This is cool. This is a really good chapter so far. I really like it a lot. It's exploding out of me, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is so good, man. What is that? I'm still looking at it like this is what is going on? Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yo. Whoa, it's just going out yo, he cannot control it at all. This is wild. Ochiko's like, Deku, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, what is going on? Aizawa, Vlad, you need to stop him. Something's wrong. What? Why? It hurts. Why does it hurt so bad? Stop it. Stop it. Yo, Ochiko's like, this is wild. Yo, this chapter though, All might pass this down to me. Since I had so much to learn, I was always hurting myself. Stop it. But I finally started to make it my own. Things were supposed to be looking up. Stop it. I didn't want anyone worrying about me ever again. Oh, Deku, poor Deku. Stop one for all. Boom. Float. Okay, Ochako coming through. Ochako coming through to the rescue. Oh man, this chapter was so this chapter, yo, week to week. I swear to you. I get it. If I was reading this week to week, oh my goodness, I would be so mad, but not like in a you heard Koshi, you suck. I'm gonna send you a death threat, like nothing like that. But I'm like, come on, I need that greatness. Where's the rest of that greatness? You know what I mean? Wow, Ochako came through, and I love that because it's like her trying to save him, and this as it should be, right? It's like if you've like truly been influenced and inspired by a particular individual, right? In this way, where someone saved you and that was inspirational and that affected you, and everything on top of everything else that person has done, like this is like a pretty standard result, right? For like Ochako to come through and be like, all right, my guy's in trouble. I got to do my thing. Shinso. Next chapter hits January. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my Lord. All right, we got to read the next chapter, y'all. Wait. Was that the last chapter? No, hold on. Okay. No, that's not the last chapter. I'm pretty sure 212 is available. I'm pretty sure. I just need to, I need to go to the chapter list. Woo. Yo, Denzel Jeff, yo. I'm so relieved. Oh my goodness. All right. Chapter 212, y'all. Chapter 212. That which is inherited, part 2. Oh, yo. That was so good. Yeah, yo, for real. When he said it's exploding out of me, I thought about that and I was like, I didn't want to say nothing. But it was like such a like, is Horikoshi doing something here? Is Horikoshi doing something here? Like some kind of like, you know what I mean? Like some sort of like, BDV like some sort of like, puberty type thing. Like I was like, what's going on here? Like I think when he said that, like before that, I was like, okay, what's going on? Can't control it, puberty, bodies changing, stuff like that. And then he was like, it's exploding out of me. I was like, come on, son. Like innuendos, like when they're there. You know what I mean? Week to week, you read that and you had that chapter 211. Oh man. Okay, let's go. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Chapter 212 is entitled "That Which Is Inherited," Part 2. Woo! Shouts out to Caleb Cook, who I know on Twitter. He's a translator. He like translated a bunch of things. My Hero, Dr. Stone in particular. And he just does great work. Shouts out to Caleb Cook for that. Okay. Seems like a really cool dude. And I don't know, maybe I'll try to like have some translators on the channel. I'll try to contact some people, and if that's something that they'd be willing to do, that would be awesome. And then like that'd be great, and y'all can check that out. I'm gonna try. All right. I'm gonna try. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's get it back to full screen and one page. My parents always look exhausted. It was rough. So when I first saw a hero in action, what I really noticed were the expressions on everyone's faces. I love seeing people looking happy. So it was only natural that I'd want to help people when they looked like they were in trouble. But it made it all the more difficult because it was only natural. Wow, and she's just thinking about Deku going through. If I can't save one little girl right in front of me, then how can I ever hope to be a hero who saves everyone? Yeah. When I saw him struggling with the odds stacked against him, it got me thinking, who protects the heroes when they need protecting? I've seen that before, and I can't remember where I've seen it or read it, but it's definitely like a comic that I read. Maybe Watchmen. There's like a sort of quote from that or a phrase like in like Watchmen, it sort of says that has a similar kind of like vibe or feel to it, but it's not exactly the same, but it's a similar thing, but it's much more like dark. It's like much more like dark, I think. But I can't remember. I know I've seen this before. Like, who protects the heroes when they need protecting? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I gotta look that up. It's just a feeling that I have. I'm probably way off, but this is what I'm talking about, right? This is like 2 for 2. Horikoshi doing the good work here. All right. Again, it's not super deep. No one's saying this is some deep stuff or anything like that. But it's always great when these sort of like sentiments are right refreshed and reintroduced. And it's just great. It's just great. You know, because that's something that it is important, right? It's like, who protects heroes when they need to protect? Who does that? Who does that work? You know, you know what I mean? So it's good. I like that. I like that question. All right, Ochiko. Ochiko going through. All right, and she answered her own question, right? She was like, I got to do this, right? I got to do this. Like, heroes protect other heroes. Heroes watch out for other heroes. Oh, man. Deku, you gotta calm down. Yo, this is so wild. Yo, this is so wild. I can't stop it. Deku can't control it. Yo. Shinso, brainwash him. You need to stop Deku. Brainwash Midoriya? How? What do I ask him? What do I ask him? You, born with your awesome quirk, not gonna lose. I lost to you at the sports festival. Today, I was actually excited. Excited to show you how much I've changed since then. Hey, Shinso, I thought that was you. I saw hanging out with Aizawa Sensei. I'll be a great hero someday and use my quirk to help people. We will fight again, and I'm looking forward to it. Midoriya. Really great, really great. Okay, let's move on. Let's fight. He has absolutely no idea what's going on. He's so confused. I'm like, yo, this situation dire. This is the dire situation. This is not like a let's fight. I understand. I get it, Shinso. I do. But like, yo, black stuff coming out of Deku, nobody's ever seen that before. Like, this ain't the time. This ain't the time. Poor Deku though. He is stressing out right now. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so it went back. There's like these marks on him. What the? Here again. You. Huh? You got it all wrong. Weren't you listening? We told you that you're not alone. Now just happens to be the right time. And it manifested, right? So what's with this sorry crap? Whoa. This power in you is not something you use casually, all distracted. Not anymore. One of the previous wielders? Pull yourself together. Next chapter hits January 20. Oh my, yo. Okay. How many pages? Yo. Oh my goodness. Come on, son. It's like empathy is important, right? Because what it does is it allows you to say, take a breath. All right. Figure out what's going on. Like, why are these chapters so short? Think about it. Okay, because right now I'm like, bruh. And it's right, it's a frustration that comes from this is so good. It's so good. Like I need more. I need more. I need more. Okay. But I understand, right? Horikoshi, I think supposedly like he's dealing with some stuff. Like, you know, he's probably like, tired, sick, whichever one it is. Like, I get it because like I've been tired, right? That's why I haven't been streaming for a bit. And so I get it, right? But like, right, doesn't mean that I'm not going to be like frustrated, right? And I say frustrated because like it's not like anger or anything like that. It's just like it's like I want more, right? Like there's a desire, like I want that because like this is great stuff. These last few chapters are, whoo, eat, and then we got this guy who's just yelling at Deku for whatever reason. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be interesting because I think it means that like they've either been watching him since like he's inherited it and they haven't done anything because he wasn't able to deal with that yet. But now it's like, wow, this is really, really interesting. Very, very interesting stuff right here. All right, so we gotta wait till the 20th. Gotta wait 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks for that. My hero. Greatness, okay? We gotta wait 2 weeks for that. All right, and I am saddened, but of course, again, I'm saddened. I understand it. Horikoshi, get well. Put out what you can put out if you can put it out. If you need to take like, honestly, I feel like to me, if he needs that break, like I would much rather he do that. I would much rather he just like take like a month, take like a solid month, 2 months, whatever he needs. If he wants to take like, 6 months, he wants to take a year, take the break. All right. You got to worry about your health. You got to worry about like, whether you can continue to do the work that you want to do. And if your health is in the way, you got to deal with that. So shouts out to, Horikoshi for still like cranking out that work, even though it's probably dealing with some stuff. And it's good stuff, right? It's like these 13 chapters, eat. Okay. I'm looking forward to this. This is great. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? And I don't think he's gonna like end it or anything like that. But like it's like, yo, it's good. It's good. You're like, yo, Deku. You know what I mean? He's going through it. Ochako jumps in like, I will save you. And then Shinso's like, let's fight. I'm like, yo, Shinso, clearly this is not the time. It's time, sir. So it's very good stuff so far. I'm really, really happy about it. All right. Yeah, BDB, yo. I mean, it's like, yes, I would prefer that. I would prefer him to like take those breaks and like chill, recover, do what he has to do. But at the same time, I'm like, this is what he decided to do. So I think, what might happen is like you might have, let's say like a volume that has a lot more. That has way more sort of like chapters in it than normal. So you might have a My Hero volume that has like, 12 chapters in it or something like that. You know what I mean? Like 12 chapters, 13 chapters, something like that, because a lot of the chapters have been shorter. So I think like to me, like, okay, that's fine. It's gonna be like a pretty good. That's gonna be a pretty good volume. But January 20th, I'm looking forward to that. That just means that I can spend that time like, reacting to some other things, doing some first chapter reactions, stuff like that. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, right, so we got to ask the question. What is going on here? I mean, and I think some things are very clear, right? Obviously, the vestiges of the previous users of One for All are, slowly but surely being able, right, are now able to speak to Deku one-on-one in a sense. And I think that's great because like they can give him like, you know, advice, and they can kind of coach him in the way that he really does need to be coached, right? Because All Might's never had this. This hasn't happened to him per se. And that's really interesting to say, like, why hasn't it happened to All Might? But it happened maybe at some point to Nana, and now it's happening to Deku. Is it because maybe both of them have gone through a similar sort of process of learning how to use One for All, whereas All Might really just kind of got it fairly quickly. So maybe he didn't need the same bits of like advice as like others in the past have needed. So it could be something like that. Grappling Back, I haven't read it yet because there's not an official release. So I'm not reading that. But I will say, like, when I watched back Baki, it definitely felt like I was missing a lot because it just felt kind of like hollow. It just felt like a hollow, like sort of anime. Like when I watched those 13 episodes, I was like, what's going on here? A lot of battles, but like, where's the heart? Where's the heart? Where's the heart? So that's how I felt about that. But back to My Hero. It's very interesting, and what I love about it is that it wasn't like, oh, this is something and only I can see it, but nobody else can see it, and I just look ridiculous, jumping around without a care, with like not recognizing what else is going on around me. It's like people can see this black, like, I don't know, electricity, flames, whatever it is, this aura. People can see this black aura just shooting out of Deku. It's out of control. Everybody can see it. They're like, yo, we got to stop. This is wild. This is wild. Okay? So that's really important because it's like now everyone will right now this can be taken seriously in a way in which it's not just Deku, like he's gonna like deal with this on his own and like, I gotta figure this out. It's like All Might's gotta work with him. Gran Torino's gotta work with him. Anybody that's aware of One for All as an ability or whatever, that is on Deku's side and that is close to Deku has to work with him. Otherwise, the Black Flame's gonna come back out of nowhere. They're gonna hurt somebody. This is some wild stuff. Okay? They gotta take this seriously. They gotta help our boy Deku out. Okay? So I'm really excited about that because I think there's gonna be a lot more sort of like a bigger sort of spotlight on that. Not Bakugo will work with him, you know what I mean? But it's like Bakugo is seeing that. Bakugo ain't watching something else. Bakugo ain't go home and start watching a basketball game. Bakugo sees what's happening right now. So he's going to have some sort of reaction to that, right? He might not want to be like, yo, Deku, I saw what's happening and I feel your pain and I want to help you out, because that's not how Bakugo works. That's not who he is. And that's not, I don't think he's ever really going to be that in that sort of way, right? Like, I just want to help you out, friend. That's not going to be Bakugo ever. But I do think that maybe in his own way, he'll try to like be involved and figure out what was that. Like, is that something is it something that I have to look out for as a rival as Deku's rival and stuff like that? You know what I mean? I think it'll be interesting to see how it affects the story moving forward and their sort of and the characters and their narratives and all that stuff. That's going to be really, really cool. I want to see where Horikoshi goes with it, right? Because Horikoshi can't just say, oh, well, Black Flames came out, a black aura came out of Deku out of nowhere, and it probably was nothing, and then everybody moves on. No, that's ridiculous. That would be terrible writing. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen now, right? I think, yeah, definitely Class A is going to be like, what is going on here? What is happening? What is this? So, yeah. You know what I mean? This is a very big thing, right? Ojiko tried to help him. Dad ain't helped nothing. I don't know what Shinto was thinking about something else because he clearly doesn't understand the severity of the situation. Doesn't, which is kind of odd. But okay, all right. So really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. I think we're gonna see some jumps. We're going to see some jumps. We're going to see a jump in, right? Obviously, a jump in Deku's like capabilities and stuff like that, and what he's able to do with One for All, and like an increase in what he can use, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward. I want to see where, like, how high that increase is gonna like how much that increase is gonna be. Like right now, it's 20. Like I won't say 20%. To where it's like, okay, I could do that. I could do this. I can move around. I can do certain things. Like it doesn't feel great, but I can still do it. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to seeing that and see increase maybe like 25%. You know what I mean? Something like that. 25%, right? I like a 5% increase. I think that would make sense. If it was a 10% increase, I'd be like, I don't know about that. That's a little much. But a 5% increase would be great. I think that would make sense. It'd be cool. Sometime soon, not right now, because he's got to figure all this out. What's going on here? But I think it'll be interesting to see what the advice is, and how, and if it's gonna be more specific than what we just got here from like shouting dude, right? From the vestige of one of the previous owners of One for All. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be cool. Ochako did her thing, but I want to see more. Okay, I need to see more from Ochako. I need to see more from Mina. All these characters. I like the bit that Horikoshi did with her past, and I'm seeing that and seeing how she thinks about things and how she likes to see people happy. That's a big thing, right? Like that's the kind of like when you are happy because others are happy, that's extremely important. Like that, like to me, like that's extremely important to like hero work and just to being someone that can help others. Like it just makes it allows you to like really give it your all in a certain way when you're trying to help others, when you're trying to make the world a better place and all this stuff, because like you want others to be happy, you want others to be comfortable, safe, all this stuff. So I really like that. I like that, like we're like showing that like that's a big part of Ochako, wanting to be a hero, wanting to help people, wanting to make people happy. Right? There's a difference between like, all right, I want to help people, I want to gain some points, so I can become the #1 hero, and then whatever, right? As opposed to like, I need people, like like it makes me happy to see people happy, and in one sense, it's like it's just different. It's just like it just makes Ochako not like. Well, I want to say like a better person or anything like that. I think I think in some ways it's a better way of being a sort of hero, because there's not like I don't know. I feel like the angst isn't like, not the angst, but like I don't know. I'm not explaining myself very well, but I like the fact that Ochako, like a big part of Ochako wanting to be a hero, is invested in making others happy. That's a big deal, right? Because like I think that's one of the best ways that you can be a hero, that you can save people, that you can, make their lives better at any given point in time. And it's just very different from like a more sort of like capitalist kind of like, I need to be a hero so I can gain the most points and like, and be the best and like move up and work up, and like, it's different. It's different. It's very right. It's very right. It's in some ways like opposed to Ochako wanting to help her parents and make money and do all these things. Right. They're very different things, but they both exist within Ochako, and that's important because in some ways the things will clash. And I want to see if Horikoshi explores that more. So good stuff here. I think that's it. Chapter's pretty short, so we'll see more. We'll see more. All right. And when I have Kendra and Sophie over on the channel, I'm going to talk more about the stuff. We're going to talk more about My Hero as a whole, the year. Be sure to check out their podcast. I'm going to be on that. It's going to be great. So look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it. That's it. All right. I'm going to take a sip of water. All right, because you got to drink that water. And thank y'all for coming through. All right, this was a great couple of chapters. It was very good. I'm very happy today. Very happy about these chapters. Promised Neverland was heat. Okay, Promised Neverland was heat. And My Hero, great. It Looking forward to the January 20th. All right. And looking forward to seeing what we're gonna get. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. Okay. I think that's the last show that I'm gonna do. Because 8 o'clock, you know, I want to make sure that I get some sleep. I gotta read Black Clover on my own. I might do that during the week. During the week, I think what I'm gonna do is, you know, when I have the time, I'm gonna read Black Clover on my own so I can catch up and then start reacting to Black Clover and all these other manga again. I might also read the Chainsaw manga. I might react to those few chapters that'll come out. People have really said great things about it, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, you know, Black Clover is gonna be back. Dr. Stone is gonna be back. Chainsaw one, I want to check that out because I've heard really great things that might be added to it. Right, Hunter's, you know, not here, so anytime that's not here, like I can add some things, you know, do stuff like that. And anything else that I'm not reacting to. Oh no, One Piece, I'm not doing that because yeah, you already know. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for coming through, y'all. That was my live reaction / initial thoughts to to My Hero Academia chapters 211 and 212. Okay. So yeah. I want to react to all these other manga. Like I miss a lot of these weekly Shonen Jump titles that I used to react to. Like Kimetsu no Yaiba. I gotta catch up to that. Come on, son. They Jujutsu Kaisen. I want to start reading that now because I can read that legally now. So good stuff. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm the Black Manga Critic. Shouts out to everybody in the chat that came through. Y'all are dope. All right. And I'm probably gonna react to something else tomorrow. I don't know what. I gotta look at my list, but it'll be that and maybe something else, like a couple of other like first chapters. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. I'm the Black Manga Critic, and I'm out.